animal fighting, public executions, and gladiator duels. These are just some of the events you would find here back in the 2nd century. Hidden underground in the heart of the city of London, this Roman amphitheatre lay undiscovered for thousands of years. It was found beneath Guildhall Yard in 1988 by a team of archaeologists. They were surprised to discover the remains within the old Roman city walls, as most ancient amphitheatres were usually located on the outside. What they also uncovered was the site's rather tumultuous history. Originally built by the Romans in AD 70 as a simple wooden structure, the amphitheatre evolved into a cultural hub for thousands of spectators. It was during this time that the arena was used for the classic Roman events that we know today. From gladiator fighting to theatre productions, the site's use was incredibly varied, with new details of these events still being discovered today.
So as a Roman amphitheatre, not only was this place used for fighting animals and the actual gladiatorial games, but I've discovered only a couple of years ago that actively most of the people that were fighting here were women, and in fact the majority of the audiences were also women, and this was ratified by the fact-finding and the items that were found here. So it's an interesting take on how Roman London was back then, almost 2,000 years ago.
After the Romans abandoned London, the amphitheatre lay derelict for hundreds of years. It was only until the first ever Guildhall was built on the site in the 1400s that the site became the centre of the capital once again. But this amphitheatre's story doesn't stop there.
Well, unfortunately, much of London's iconic sites were damaged during the Blitz, and this was one of those places as well, which meant some of our work was actually hindered as well. But then rediscovering this in 1988, it allowed us to find this and now preserve it.
The remains of the Roman amphitheatre are open to the public every day and are free to visit. So if you want a peek into the hidden history of London, head underground and discover a world long forgotten.